Hey guys, so I just wanted to come on here and make this video. Sorry, you can hear my 3-year-old screaming in the background. He just pummeled his brother, and so he's sitting in a timeout chair. Anyway, I know I've been MIA. I haven't made some videos in a long time, but I just got my Sunday paper delivered. I typically get 4 subscriptions, okay? So I'm signed up for 4 subscriptions for my paper. They deliver my subscriptions every Sunday, plus I get, you know, every day of the week. But that's not what is important. What is important is to remember that not all newspaper subscriptions are made the same, and not all inserts are made the same. Now, I know that sounds kind of weird, but just look at this example. So, I am subscribed to the Tacoma News Tribune. Looks like this. Okay. And I get 4 of these every Sunday now. They just started running a special where I get the News Tribune and the Olympian, which is great for me, you know, because on Sunday that means I'm getting an extra insert. But the reason I wanted to make this video is because when I first started couponing, and I was looking at the matchup sites, okay, and they list the date that the coupon came out, so it lists the date of the insert, and then it tells you specifically what insert that coupon is in. For instance, it'll say P&G, which is Procter & Gamble. It'll say SS, which is Smart Source, RP, Red Plum. And, you know, and then, you know, like last week we had the Pepsi, so sometimes it'll say PepsiCo, you know. So anyway, when I first started couponing, I hadn't completely grasped, you know, that no matter what paper I bought, since they all had inserts, like I figured all the inserts were the same, or you know, the paper had all the same inserts. But then I came to realize several months later that the paper I was buying, which was the Times, did not get the Red Plum in it. I don't know why. They don't have the Red Plum in their paper. That's not something that they have. And so then I started buying the Olympian, which I actually have a copy of that here. And then when I was looking over the list of, you know, coupons, and the reason why I was buying the Olympian is because the Olympian was cheaper, okay? It used to be that the Times was $2, the Tacoma Tribune said $2 on the, you know, on the top of the paper. It said $2 in the store. And the Olympian only said $1. So, of course, you know, I'm already trying to save money. I'm going to buy the Olympian. So I started buying the Olympian. And then when I would look at the matchups, it would say this coupon came in this insert. And I'd be like, I don't have the majority of the coupons that they're talking about. What's the deal? So then I started buying the News Tribune because I was surfing the web. And someone had said that when you buy the News Tribune at Safeway, even though it says $2, it's scanning for $1. So, I mean, they're not doing that anymore. Now they are scanning for $2. But they were at one time scanning for $1. So I started buying those ones. And I realized that my inserts were significantly different. Okay, and I have an example of that right now because I happen to have a copy of the Olympian and a copy of the Tribune, and I have the inserts out of both of those papers. So this is the insert for the Red Plum out of the Olympian, okay? And the way I know that this is different, first of all, if you just look at the paper in the store, okay? So this is from the Tacoma, okay? These 2 are from the Tacoma. These 2 are from the Olympian. Okay, so despite the fact that the Smart Sources obviously have different front pages, okay, look at what it says here. So for the Tacoma, it says there's $172 worth of coupons. On the Olympian, it says there's $63 worth of coupons. Okay, so to me, I'm like, how is that possible? Because they both have the same inserts. Well, when I'm holding this up, I can tell you that this Red Plum, first of all, probably has about 1/3 of the pages, okay, that are in the one from the Tacoma. So the one from the Olympian, you can tell just by picking it up that it's got significantly less pages, okay? And you know, usually at least 4 pages are advertisements. So, I mean, come on. All right, so then when you know, these ones, the Smart Source is obviously way heavier than this one. I want to say this one is about half the weight, okay, of the one from the Tacoma. This one. So, if you guys, are just starting out and you're trying to figure out which papers to buy, okay, if your paper doesn't list on the front, a lot of them do nowadays because there's so many people who are into couponing, but if yours aren't listing the approximate amount of coupons inside the paper, don't be afraid to just, stand there and flip through the insert or look through your paper and see. Because, for the longest time, I didn't really understand. I just thought I didn't get red plum in my area. But it just so happened that I did. I was just buying the wrong paper, okay? So I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know about that because, those are some basic things. I think that when you start out couponing, you need someone to kind of tell you, you need to buy this paper. This paper is the one with the best coupons, because when I first started, someone actually was teaching me over Instagram, if you guys know about that app. She was actually teaching me how to coupon over that app, Instagram. Now it's like hugely popular, but before when it wasn't like widely known, before it had a a Droid interface, and it was just for Apple users. It wasn't that popular, and it wasn't integrated with Facebook. But she taught me how to coupon, and she doesn't live in my area, obviously, so she couldn't tell me, this is the paper that you want to buy. This paper is the one that has the best inserts. That was kind of a trial and error for me because I didn't really know much about, looking for websites and all that kind of stuff. Because, originally I just Googled couponing and then it generates all those random pages of nothing. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah. So just make sure, if you're a new couponer, that you are being proactive about your paper and not just picking it up because you assume that it has the coupons in it. Really, kind of flip through them and say, hey, this one has more coupons, or this one has more pages, or whatever. So that is my little tip of the day. So I'm hoping that there's going to be some good sales this coming week. And by sales, I mean good freebies. I'm all about the free stuff, now that I've been limiting myself to these $100 budgets. But enough rumbling about that. So I just want to let you guys know, check your papers. Do not think that all papers and all coupon inserts are made alike. Some papers do not carry, the basic inserts. And to me, the basic inserts are the Smart Source and the Red Plum, okay? Now, P&G, yeah, it comes out once monthly, but I'm going to say that the legit inserts that are typically found in your paper are the Smart Source and the Red Plum. Sometimes there are extra inserts from other companies, but, some papers will carry both of them. Some papers will not. Some papers literally give you a half of an insert. I mean, look at this right here. Look at the size of this insert. Look at that. See the size of that insert? That's the Red Plum from My Olympian. Now look at the size of this one. I mean, clearly there's a ton more pages in there than in this one. Okay, so just because it says it has the Red Plum and the Smart Source doesn't mean that you're getting all the coupons, that you could be getting. And if worse comes to worse, order your coupons from an insert service. I mean, it might not, a lot of times they'll have them listed by Friday on the website and you can get them by Monday, the following week. So that's about it. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday.